Hello everyone, it's Omae and welcome back to the brand new video. Today we have the after party of the 12th anniversary here. This is an incredible Sugo Fest with of course the new Marcus Mars and Saturn dual legend and also Walkyrie and Jupiter dual legend. Now both of these characters are anniversary exclusive characters, which means much easier to get this character maxed out because they come with 110 levels already. Whereas the anniversary exclusives on their banners, I mean the Super Sugos that are debuting here on the 12th anniversary banner, since they are Super Sugo units, they only debut with level 105. So when you do feed in the copies, the level limit break transfers over. So the fact that you have level 110 off the cuff means that you only need like 3 dupes of the new 5 elders to max them out completely, whereas you need 4 for the new Super Sugos, right? So hopefully today we can get at least 1 copy of both of these guys. I have about 3,576 gems, 165 tavern medals. We only have part 1 available here, which is a bit of a bummer. Tomorrow part 2, and then only the day after that part 3. So expect more giveaway summons. I might try and max out 1 elder in particular, but the only thing that sucks here about part 1 is that you don't get anyone guaranteed for the 25 multis, whereas on part 2 and 3 you can get them guaranteed at step 30. Besides that, the support recruits that are rate boosted here are going to be really nice to get. You have all of the Kizuna and support recruits available here, even the ones that aren't rate boosted. So let's get straight into it. My main goal here is get at least 1 of both and then shift over to Imu part and try to get Imu, because you really want your own Imu for these 2 elders to work amazingly. The reason is that they both provide 7 turns of cooldown to the captain, not the friend captain. So you can't run Imu as the friend unit because they won't get that 14 turns of cooldown from running both of the new elders. Of course, 14 turns isn't enough for Imu, but if you run other characters, we have a lot of units. Even the new Doberman, he also gives the captain 5 turns of cooldown, so that goes up to 19 turns. And then you can very easily get that last 2 to 3 turns of cooldown through other means, right? In which case you can use Imu twice in the same turn, which you really do want. Or at least you use Imu for the first time on stage 4, for the special rewind and special bind negation, as well as the chain buffs, and then the second activation you get that extra utility, which has other value, right? But yeah, overall I think this is going to be a great combination. And then I also want to get the Zoro versus Nusjuro on this banner as well, because the versus Nusjuro is perfect to run with the 5 elders that are getting added now, as well as Imu. So those 4 units, the new Doberman rare recruit, and then I also want to get Christmas Uta. I think she'll also go really well on that team. The one debuff that team doesn't get around, the combination of the new Alda dual legends, Imu, and the versus Nusjuro, they get around basically every debuff besides the silence debuff, which Uta does negate, and she does synergize pretty well with those units. But overall, yeah, pretty bad first multi. The steps aren't too crazy. The one good thing about part 1 is that there are a lot of super limited pull steps, which are limited to 8 legends. And also it is only a 2x legend rate sugo-fest, so keep that in mind. But it is a great way to get all these Kizuna legends. Some of them are really good units that you really want to have. But also just the value from having all of the Kizuna rare recruits, who are like some of the best 5-star characters in the game, and also the support rare recruits. You cannot play Treasure Cruise without support rare recruits. There are so many essential ones that you need to have. What's kind of annoying though is that like the really good and essential support rare recruits are only on part 2. So hopefully I can pull all these 4 legends that I want with gems to spare, and then you guys can go on part 2 and try to get your hands on those support rare recruits. But we did end up pulling Van Ogre there, which is pretty massive. He's an incredible supporter rare recruit, and I think this is the Kizuna rare recruits that came alongside that Blackbeard Pirates batch. Very interesting one. But yeah, he's just I'm not sure exactly what he does. I mean, he's getting around special rewind, but only for powerhouse units. Ignites, but it's not through immunities. threshold, block orbs. Okay, it doesn't seem too bad whatsoever. But yeah, Van Ogre, pretty massive pull. Kashi there is a Kizuna rare recruit. The Oimo that came alongside with him as a support rare recruit is only available on part 3 if I remember correctly. But either way, we have one of the 5 support rare recruits, so that's pretty massive, very early on. But where's the legend rate? We should be seeing 1 legend per multi with that 10% red rate. Of course, oh wow, okay. If you don't have all the 12th anniversary units, continue pulling there, if I'm being honest. You just need to have these characters. Although I would say as long as you have Imu, Shanks, and honestly not, just as long as you have Imu and Shanks, you should be safe. Beyond that, I wouldn't hold it against you if you move to these the after party sugo-fest. Just because the amount of value here from having all these Kizuna characters, the supporter recruits, and of course having these new 5 elders are going to be very essential for the super boss, which is going to be a Dex super boss, right? So yeah, keep that in mind. These 5 elders are going to be really desirable. Bro, double Daz bones. Are we actually serious right now, bro? What is this? Bro, I'm actually so happy that they made this change to pulling on a newer account where you don't have to like, okay, there we go. We got the Doll supporter recruit, one of a kind, only supported unit in the game to extend your orb boost, which is actually massive. And it does attach to Vice Admiral. Oh wait, no. Well, it attaches to all Akainu, Kizaru's, all the relevant Navy characters, which is really cool. Very easy to proc. And it is the only support to extend orb boost. So if a character has a 2-turn orb boosting buff, it'll get extended to 3 turns, which can make a massive difference in the fight. So 2 of them already. We just need 3 more support rare recruits here. I'm actually not sure if she was rate boosted today. Either way, I'll take it. And we got raid takes, so we should be seeing a legend here. Oh wait, I think it was guaranteed. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. But yeah, we can still see other supporter recruits, so hopefully we get... Okay, there we go. Oimo. He was not race break boosted today. Unless that is the strength rare recruit and not the support one. That might be the case. Granny Neon, she's a Kizuna rare recruit from back in the day when we had co-op Kizuna. Yeah, that was crazy. That was before Paralines Kizuna was kind of a thing. Back in the day, there was no Pirate Alliance aspect to Kizuna. You just played your 30 levels, and that was about it. And then we had co-op Kizuna with the Boa sisters. That was crazy back in the day. Around that time, Sabo and Ace was introduced. I pulled him on their debut banner, which is really cool. Bro, that is amazing. She's not even rate boosted. She's only rate boosted on part 3. Wow, okay. Yeah, the sugo-fest has insane value, bruh. Absolutely insane value. Luffy Karin? Come on. This bomb unit, bro. Absolutely trash, bro. Yeah, at least it's a Kizuna legend. I'll take it. We also got to the Kizuna rare recruits Dadan, Cobra, and then also Granny Neon. And unfortunately, that is actually the strength rare recruit Oimo, not the quick support rare recruit one, which kind of sucks. The quick Oimo is really good for the dual Dorian Broggy legend, which is available on part 2 or 3, I think. Not on part 1, unfortunately. But also just really good for other giant characters like the Kashi rare recruit. Also, if you just have the Dex or Strength Dory Luffy and Usopp Broggy from the standard pool, those characters also go great with that supporter recruit. So hopefully we pull him later on. But so far the legends have been pretty bad, I can't lie. Can we see some amazing units like Nusjuro? Of course, the new elders. Christmas Uta, as I said, I still want. And also, where's Doberman, bruh? That Doberman is actually really good. Incredible Kizuna recruit. Come on. Alba V1, okay. Imu from Timu. Very similar design. He's kind of like the first increment of Imu, like the first special you use from Imu, where he gets around the special rewind and the special bind. But even then, Emu's stage 1 special is going to be way better because you also get that chain boundary of 5 turns. Alba isn't providing anything like that. I think it gives like a very weak chain boost, but yeah, very much Emu from Timu, even when it comes to the first special launch. And then after that, Emu is just providing even way more. So yeah, I mean, these are terrible units to hybrid up with Emu, if I'm being honest. Also, Pomsky, one of the best rare recruits of modern day. He gets around like six turns of Bind and Despair, gives cooldown, gets around stun. One of the only rare recruits to just straight up remove stun. From what I know, the only other unit in the game that just straight up removes it with their special instead of like getting around it by cutting crew HP is the treasure map free-to-play units Nami and Sanji, but that's about it from what I can recall. And also just really powerful support ability for bind reduction on any Vice Admiral, so that includes GARP units, right? That was definitely a cooldown multi. Nothing here of significance, not a single Kizuna rare recruit. At least Pomsky was kind of there as a decent pull, and as I said, you can hybrid up Alba with Emu, right? Okay, red text. Come on, give me a 2 legend multi, please, bro. I need to keep track of these steps as well. I need to make sure that I know when it's the super limited pool. As I said, 8 legends only available from that pool, so very good chance of getting one of the new units. Of course, remember on part 1, the rate of getting one of the new units is the same on the other parts. Oh shit. Okay, I mean, I was not expecting that. Was that a secret raid? I think that was a secret raid as well. Bro, what? Okay. That's incredible. What step even is this? We didn't get gear 5 animation. I think, oh yeah, and then Alvida and Kobe supporter recruit. Not bad, definitely one of the worst ones. Laboon, bro, this is peak. This unit is incredible supporter recruit. Right column gets a turn of cooldown, just straight up. That can be very impactful. He attaches to a lot of the units. Bro, what? And Fukuro. 3 supporter recruits. And also the new Mars and Saint Saturn. What is that multi, bruh? What is that multi, bro? I think the only reason we didn't get Gear 5 was because that was a secret raid, right? But yeah, this Fukuro is just really good on like characters like Versus Lucci, Legend Kizuna Khalifa, who's I think available on this part here as well. It just gives you 3 times of despair reduction, and then all quick and dex units get a charge for their switch effect gauge. Very good, but Laboon is easily the best. Any int straw hat that was there at Twin Cape, whenever they use a special, very easy requirement. Just straight up gives the right column a turn of cooldown. Also just buffs your incoming chain boost by 0.5, which is really good. So you have to be careful. Make sure you first activate the Laboon support before your chain boosters, because 0.5 can make quite a big difference. It could allow you to get around the chain minimum attack down. Kobe and Alvida are way harder to use, but still not a terrible unit. I did pull them on their debut, but even on their debut Super Boss, I didn't use them. Very funny. Of course, New Saturn and Mars, amazing. I would say they're the one that is more important between the two. They do also have access to the Rush Sugo special, so hopefully I can get duplicates. But first, can I get the Valkyrie and Jupiter? If I can get them, I'm just gonna shift over. I really want versus Nusjuro though, so please, bro. I want to see the Gear 5 animation. I haven't seen that in so long, bro. I should have seen that multi, but as I said, Secret Raid kind of messes up the animations. It makes it not so obvious what it is going to be, which I think is really good. It kind of adds to the fact of you don't know what you're going to get, which makes it a bit more interesting sometimes. Of course, if you see Gear 5, you know you're getting one of the new characters. Omae, still not the one I want. But I mean, I'm very impressed by the rate of the support characters. Oh, there we go, another Van Ogadoop. And Nami Caradwanda, another supporter recruit. Wow, okay. From what I recall, they're also really good. Okay, Dofi Kizuna recruit. This guy is also a really powerful sub. Incredible special, I can't lie. But what does this character do again? I can't remember, bruh. It's been so long since she was introduced. Oh wow, okay. Mr. 3, very similar to Mr. 3 here. Start a battle 3, 2 turns of cooldown to the supported unit, a tandem orb, not through block, but it is also going to give you a ton of damage reduction and special bind reduction for the entire crew. You guys have no idea how little units in the game provide special bind reduction for the entire crew as a support ability. There are so few that do that, and this is gonna be super valuable. Wow, okay. I really want to give away the account. Unfortunately, it's not that simple because there is actually a new policy in game that's taking into effect very, very soon on the 1st of May. June, 1st of June. Yeah, this policy will take into effect on June 1st. It essentially says that you can't buy accounts from people. But of course, they have no way of telling that I'm actually just giving it away to you guys for free. The main way that they track this is that they see the account goes from South Africa to the United States, for example. I live in South Africa, of course. So if I give you guys the account, the location of the accounts changes drastically. They're gonna assume that you guys are buying it from me, so I rather not take the risk and have you guys waste your time building up an account where it's just gonna get banned. Mainly this is gonna be for showcase purposes so that I can show you how powerful this combination is in the regular content. At the very least, I'm not 100% sure how good these new elders are going to be in Rumble, but I also really want to test them out there. I think it's going to be really fun to test out, right? Okay, this is a limited pool step. I can't remember if we've had any super limited pool steps yet, but I need to get through these really quick because once again, I don't want this to be like a 30-minute. Bro, another Van Ogre. I know you're a great support recruit, bruh, but like it's enough now. It's enough now. I also didn't check what units the carrots support recruit actually attaches to, but the ability is really broken, that's for sure. I'm assuming they're gonna attach to all the straw hats, right? Hongo from the recent Kizuna recruit batch, but I think we already pulled him. Okay. Bigland, okay. I mean, he doesn't really go well with these new characters, I would say. He does provide an orb boost, and to be fair, the only orb boost that's being provided on the new team is the super swap of Saint Saturn and Mars. But that super swap provides like a massive orb boost, even though it's overrideable. It's like 2.75x. There's really no need for this guy. And he doesn't have like a part of his special where he states if you have an existing orb boost, provides another buff. So he's not benefiting from the overrideable orb boost whatsoever. And also he just is not cerebral, making it very hard to synergize with the new Alder team versus Nusjuro, the new dual units, and also Imu, right? He's not strength either. And of course, you can't use the new supports only recruit Figgle and Garling when he's old from the 12th anniversary batch if you run him as your sub. Okay, at least we're getting a decent amount of legend here. At least average amount, right? I haven't been seeing too many. Okay, never mind. I was about to say I haven't been seeing a lot of support recruits. Here we have Brook. I completely forgot about him, but he does reduce like threshold, I think. Okay, that's a really good pull. Walk here, bro. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. Wrong 99 cost unit, bro. Wrong 99 cost unit. Another dull duplicate. Okay, sure, buddy. Kizuna recruits, not bad. Yes, new Doberman. That's dope. Honestly, a really sick artwork. He has that same like style that the Memories Straw Hats have, where like the background is like the allies and it's like in this like desaturated, not desaturated, but like the soft color palette in the background. It looks really cool. Of course, doesn't he get slammed by Saint Saturn before Saint Saturn dies? So I guess that's his final unit in Treasure Cruise. Bye bye, Doberman. Anyways, another vascular shot, brah. Another vascular shot. By the way, what was kind of funny, one time when we actually had the free-to-play Vasco shot come out in game, he's actually, you can get him right now on the Recollection archive. But when that free-to-play unit came out, they made a typo and put his name as Vasco shit instead of Vasco shot. Like, that was an actual typo in game. That was crazy, bro. Well, I can understand how it happens because the I is next to the O on the keyboard, but still, surely you'd see that and go like, wait a minute. So many like interesting things from like back in the years of OPTC. I really want to turn that into series where I talk about all the like incredible events and interesting things from old OPTC that most players won't know about, especially if you only started the game from like 10th anniversary onwards, right? Stabo Bonnie, this is a Kizuna rare recruit. I mean Kizuna legend, of course. I think they're a pretty good unit overall. They have very interesting effects. They do have the partial immunity buffed to one character, who you can select whoever you want. It essentially allows one character to evade every type of status effect specific to a position. So blow away, bind, special rewind, silence, essentially every type of status, like status debuff. I would say like there's two different types of debuffs in the game. There's icon debuffs and then there's status debuffs. One is like an icon debuff that you can see like attack down, whereas the other one is like despair, bind, which are slot specific. Whoever's in that specific slot or position on your team is getting the debuff. But the partial immunity essentially allows you to evade every type of status debuff on one character, which has its uses. Like if you're running friend captain Imu, your own captain is still susceptible to all those debuffs like despair, special rewind, special bind, while Imu is immune to everything. Then you could use that Bonnie and Sabo to apply the partial immunity to your own captain, which can allow you to ignore those debuffs entirely, which is great. But also just a great unit for delay in special CT delay in Pyro Rumble, and they do have a lot of pretty other powerful effects in their special. Here, despair reduction, 95% damage reduction, chain boundary effect, chain additive buff to go alongside that. Yeah, you can get both of them, which is really powerful. And then the super class, which can be used in the when they are a crewmate, they don't have to be the captain. You can buff the additive buff twice, and then also increases existing attack up buffs by 1.2x. And then of course cerebral super class. The fact that they are cerebral just helps them a lot, since there's just so many broken cerebral units in the game right now. Easily the best class, and probably will be for a very long time. I'm honestly really happy that the new Alders are Striker units. Striker, I would say, is easily the weakest class in the game right now. But now with the new Alders, I think they are... Ooh, I completely forgot about this Bonnie. She's a Kizuna recruit. Really cool artwork, can't lie. But can we please pull Walkyrie, bruh? Another doll. Get off my screen, bruh. Come on. Lilith. Not a terrible unit, but you can literally just select her from the daily free selectable male legend. Still need to make a video on that. Sorry about that, guys. And then Vegapunk, also a Kizuna recruit. So lots of exclusive units here. I think that's the main benefit of pulling on this banner. Because yes, your legend rate is a bit lower, but you get access to Kizuna legends, which are way harder to pull, way more rare. They very rarely overlap Super Sugos and Kizuna Sugos. Or not, or I shouldn't say it like that because there's no Super Sugos available on this banner here. But I mean like Celebration Sugo-fest very rarely overlap with Kizuna Sugo-fest. So a lot of the time, Kizuna banners are kind of shit. This is the only time of the year where you actually have access to a really worthwhile Kizuna banner. And make sure you're only pulling on Kizuna banners when there is a super boss, because every other Kizuna banner, the one that happens every month when there's no super boss, it won't have the support rare recruits available, so your value is going to dip significantly. Okay, gear 5, bro. Where's the gear 5? Okay, 2 legends. That's pretty good. I think this is super limited. I really don't know. King Cobra again. This Sanji has a really powerful support ability, massive pull there. Zoro versus Lucci, okay, amazing. But, where is my boy Zoro versus Nusjuro? But yeah, that Lucci could probably also go pretty well on the new team with Nusjuro, the dual Alders, and Imu. There's a bit of conflict though, because the versus Lucci gives the enemy increased damage taken through immunities. The new Saint Saturn and Mars also does that. Otama Kizuna Legend, Hiyori Kizuna Rare Recruit, Maynard regular Rare Recruit, and it is a secret, and it's gonna be... Bro, I actually hate this legend so much. I keep on pulling him on my main account as well. Like, I got to the super limited step on the Shanks part of the 12th anniversary banner on my main, and like he was the worst out of the 8 legends available on that super limited pool, and I got him. And once again here, it's a super limited pool, only 8 legends available, and I'm pretty sure he's the worst one you can get. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'd say Figurine is probably worse, if I'm being honest. We still haven't seen Dofi yet, though. I really want to get Dofi. He's a really sick legend. Come on. Bunch of like irrelevant steps to come, unfortunately. Cool animations. Just give me gear 5. Just give me gear 5, bruh. Okay, 2 legends. 1 more? Okay, brother. Okay, brother. Alba, this is an incredible legend. I highly rate that unit. So good. Okay, Big Mom, horrible unit. I don't rate that character at all. Kuzan, good support ability, like a turn of defense up and threshold reduction on your other Admiral legends. Okay, Oven support recruits, but he's pretty bad, so don't worry about that one. Bartolomeo, another supporter recruit. He's not terrible. He's aight. Burgess, I think this unit's also underrated, but not looking for that. I don't think that was guaranteed, so that's awesome actually. What? I think this guy, if you land a perfect, then it gives you some form of buff. No, you just get a straight up threshold buff, which allows you to get around death hits, right? To all straw hats, so that's actually really good. Actually, very good support unit. Any death hits, you can get around it. But I really don't want to go all the way to the end. Okay, red text, very good chance here. I really don't want to go to the end. Yes, I have enough gems to do the 25 multis, and then still move on to the Emu part. But I'd rather like finish early here and then get like guaranteed Emu. Come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8, 9, 10. 2, 6, and 7. Okay, brother. Come on. Samuel, horrible rare recruit. Sabo Bunny, okay. Doesn't even really have a good last tap, so not really worth getting dupes for either. Rayleigh, get off my screen. Daz Bones. Probably the worst legend on this banner. Okay, Doberman dupe, that's really sick. Remember, he is debuting here, so he comes with 3 dupes fit in. So every Doberman dupe is really impactful on this banner. Lilith, okay, pretty bad. So I think the only reason we got the red text there was because I only pulled Lilith in her 5-star form before on the banner here. And then I pulled it in her 6-star form now. Oh, and I also didn't get Bonnie before, okay. Red text failed me once again. Once again, another Van Ogre dupe. At least you wanted to use support medals on him. Why should I say you? Because remember, I'm not giving away this account. Damn TOS, bruh. Damn the TOS. Gold treasure. Giffle. I feel like it's so much harder to get red text on Kizuna banner. Like even or even just regular sugo-fest. Wow, okay. Like even when I pull the new debut legend, most of the time you don't even see the gear 5. Yes, Mr. 3 only in part 2, but Wow, okay. Massive pull. Legend level pull, bruh. Super good. Attaches to all driven and free spread units. Lilith, great pull. Amazing rare recruit. Pretty good in co-op as well. Okay, Carrot. Law. They really need to give all these older rare recruits like more level limit breaks. Yes, there's my boy Dofi. Okay, at least we got a decent pull. Finally, bro. Took ages. Okay. When is the next was that the super limited pull? I think that was. Yeah, okay. Next one is at 20 only, I think, right? And then again at 25. At least we didn't get Kuma that time, bro. Like, yo, I would have been tilted. So bad, bruh. Okay. Never trust animations, kid. All that shooting stars, all that kitty cat, all that bravado, but still nothing. No gold texts, no cut-ins. Widen legend, and it's probably gonna be fodder. That Usopp has a really good support ability, by the way. Also, that Kiku. This is a rare recruit. Oh shit. You can actually tell, by the way, whether or not you're getting the new character, because he kind of like your screen lags it for a second. But unfortunately, it's a duplicate. But as I said, those dupes are really valuable, so I'll take it. Very good dupe. And then wow, Fukuro and Kobe, supporter recruit dupes. Okay, brother. And Dole. Didn't we give this exact multi earlier? What the fuck? I'm pretty sure we had this exact same multi earlier. With Dole, Kobe, Fukuro, and Saint Saturn and Mars. There's no shot, bruh. Did I just get the same multi twice? The same 3 support rare recruits and the same debut legend. What are the chances of that, bruh? Trying to calculate the probability of that would be hell. Even with AI, it'd be a nightmare to calculate that. Regardless, I'm pretty sure that was the same multi. Like, obviously the unit positions exactly in the multi were different, but I'm pretty sure it was the exact same 3 supporter recruits and Mars and Saturn. And that was step 6. This was step 16, right? Am I tweaking, bro? Am I tweaking, bro? Oh my days. He's gonna recruit I was gonna say Dellinger, Diamante. We need more good Doflamingo Pirate units, bro. Like, there's so few. And we also have that Lao G Coliseum character that you can buy in the Rayleigh's Bazaar, who has a really good support to give Doflamingo Pirate characters that attaches to them, I mean. And whenever enemy changes your orbs, you get a full board of G orbs, which is really powerful support ability. But there's really so few Doflamingo Pirates to attach that support ability to, where it's actually worth running, right? But either way, really cool. Jumbe. Oh, as I said, you can see the lag on the screen if it's gonna be one of the new characters, so I can kind of not get excited before even the character pops. I mean, we still have about 3k gems left. I shouldn't really worry too much. But once again, I'm not guaranteed Walkyrie by like 25th or 30th multi. I'm not even guaranteed one of the new characters at step 30. There is no step 30. It only goes with 25, where they super limited. Wow, VV also an incredible supporter recruit. Wow, 2 turns of threshold reduction on the final stage to the straw hats that were there in Alabaster. I actually wonder, does that include a Robin? Because she wasn't a part of the oath that they made. I actually need to check that. That's very interesting to think about. Either way, I've used that a lot. Also, by the way, this Scarlet Rare Recruit has a level limit break if you get her with 5 duplicates. Very interesting, right? Lilith. If you don't know, like all the Whitebeard Pirate Rare Recruits actually have level limit breaks because the Whitebeard and Ace Legend, the dual one, has very powerful ability that when you're the captain, whenever a Whitebeard Pirate sub uses their special, you get extra abilities added. So those level limit break upgrades make their specials just very powerful by themselves, and then you get extra effects when you use them under the Whitebeard and Ace captain. Very, very fun. I really want to test that out for you guys. Could be quite interesting video. What is this, bruh? What is this? I'm just gonna not show this until I get something hype, right? Because oh my goodness, there's something hype. This is like the best supporter recruit in the entire freaking game, bruh. Also, I didn't even check the VV to see if Robin was included in the support units. Also, this is one of the interesting rare recruits in the game because there's actually a typo. Their support ability states that they only reduce the special bind on the supported unit, but in actuality, it reduces special bind on everyone. Like if you actually use it, you'll find that what's stated is different from what actually happens. But what actually happens is way better. Like this character, level 5, if you get inflicted with special bind, supported character special bind by 2 turns, but everyone gets that special bind reduction. Very, very powerful. So don't discredit this unit just because you see that. Very powerful. One of the best special bind reduction supports in the entire game. Of course, we have a lot of good aces, mainly not terrible whitebeards as well, I guess. But yeah, Bonnie attaches to all of the worst generation, which includes Luffy and Zoro, by the way, all Kumas as well, all Stellar Vegapunks, and just straight up 3 turns of attack down reduction when inflicted, and a universal 1.75x color affinity buff that is also overrideable, which has way too many benefits. So that's awesome, bruh. Okay, next step is super limited, and then also a Aurora Gem cashback. So I guess we can also do an Aurora Gem pull at the end of the video, just for the fun of it. We do not have the bro, what are these animations? This is super limited step, by the way. 1. Okay, just 1, and then 1 at the end, guaranteed. But yeah, the 12th anniversary Aurora Gem sugo-fest is very much gone. You can't pull on that anymore. But there's still the regular May Aurora Gem Sugo. Also, we got Duper Fukuro there, and then also another Figland. Gosh darn it. Yasop, great treasure map. I mean, Kizuna recruit for his support effect mainly. Another Kashi. But that Yasop essentially just allows you to get 2 turns of binary spear reduction on Shanks units. So if you got the new Shanks from 12th anniversary, then yeah, that Yasop is going to be a valuable asset for sure. And you also have the control over when it's activated. It's whenever the supported unit uses their special. Yes! Fire, bro. Fire. Amazing pull. Awesome stuff, bro. Now we just need Saturn. We just need... I mean, not Saturn, bro. I take that back. All we need is Valkyrie and Jupiter. Dual Legend. Show me the goods, bro. Show me the goods. Just get to 1. Okay, 2. Where's the 3rd one? No, this is the 3rd one. Oh my days. But I mean, I should be able to actually get Saturn to 150 now with giving some posters, right? Because they came at 110, and then get another 3 level limit break from the duplicate. So they get up to level 120 with 1 dupe. Then I would still need to feed another 4 posters. But I think I should have enough, right? I should have enough. Or I could just get another dupe here. Or not. Come on. Another Fukuro, bruh. Okay, this is a Kizuna recruit. Tosa Bite. Why is your name in your attack move, bro? Like that crazy ego feat. Once again, not the Oimo I'm looking for. Come on, bruh. Although I really can't complain, the supporter recruits have been through the roof. So many appearing, so many amazing ones that aren't even rate boosted. I mean, you guys can see the value in the sugo-fest. Even though the legend rate hasn't been too crazy, I mean, the amount of value I've gotten just from these pulls alone is just unbelievable. And it's a show-off until the end. Oh, never mind. Another chopper. This is another support rare recruit. He's one of the best color affinity supports in the entire game. Definitely Bonnie's better, but whenever the supported unit uses their special, all quick and cerebral characters get 1.5x color affinity buff. And I'm pretty sure he attaches to a lot of people as well. It's really cool. Bartolomeo Kizuna rare recruit. Okay. Some water. And giving me this many dupes of a versus a legend, make it Nusjuro versus, bruh, please. My boy Dory. Ooh, it's getting very close to that 25th step with no Valkyrie and Jupiter in sight. Come on, it can still happen, it can still happen. Retext, yes, please, bro. Do it. Bro, it's probably gonna be another dupe of Mars and thingy, bro. Insane Saturn. Let's be real. It's gonna happen again. But as I say, like, the 11th step is guaranteed. I mean, the 11th poster is guaranteed to be a legend. Usually the cut-ins don't account for the 11th poster. That happens to me quite a bit. So even though we didn't get gear 4 or gear 5, the 11th poster could be Valkyrie and Jupiter. Hope. No, I just haven't pulled Uta yet. Ah, damn it, I completely forgot about her. Also, the Strength Christmas Uta is available here, so that's a massive pull if you don't have her. But she is available for free from the selectable mail, so not a big deal. That is nothing. Oh, I hate this legend so much. They have a pretty broken support ability though. Like any Yamato legends, those are probably the main ones. Your adjacent characters just get 1 orbs. It's pretty broken. Like maybe the best orb manip support in the entire game. And it also gets around stun debuff by cutting your HP by 50%. And for units that work with below 50% HP, that can also be massive. So definitely a good unit for the support ability, but the actual kit is horrible. The artwork is kind of mid. Yeah, a bit of a flop on that one. Come on, bruh. Gear 2, not even gear 4. Once again, a shaft until the end. And like, we need to open up the dialogue on this supporter recruit. This unit sucks. He's the only despair reducing support in the entire game that only reduces despair on the supported character. Like, if your captains get despaired by 10 turns, he'll reduce despair by 3 turns on the supported unit, but the friend captain will still have all of that turns of despair. It's completely useless, and it only attaches to Frankie. Probably the worst supporter record in the entire flipping game, bruh. Horrible, bruh. Actually garbage. Actual garbage. Like, that's a shaft, bruh. I'd rather get duplicate of like Kizuna recruits. This Utama, not a terrible supporter recruits, but definitely not one of the like greater ones, I'd say. Another Tobiropo. Next step is the final one, by the way. 1 in 8 chance. 1 in 8 chance of getting my boy. Final step, here we go. My throat is dead, bro. Come on, bro, just end it. Just end it. No red text. Not even get to, bro. We did this. Oh, we did this, bro. Oh, we did this. It's looking like we're gonna have to continue pulling into the jungle, right? Because I need to get like, because this character is only going to be available on part 3, so that's 2 more days. I can't wait 2 days, bro. Okay, secret. Oh yeah, but there's no lag, so it's gonna be another Nusjuro versus Zoro. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I still have 2,500 gems left though, so what I could do is, at the end of the day, we need Imu for this to be really good. So let me go for Imu. We can take it from there, right? We can take it from there. So let's just get very quick, and then I can save my gems, the leftovers, for whatchamacallit, for part 3, and then I can get my my Jupiter and Walkyrie, right? This should be a bit better now, but it's a 3 times red rate step. I mean, three times red rate flat on this sugo-fest. But also we'll be seeing a lot more fodder rare recruits. Also, this Kobe has a broken support ability. 3 turns of attack down removal, 3 turns of remove SFX removal, or blindness, whatever you want to call it, where you can't see the text on screen when you're tapping, so it's very hard to time your perfects. You know, I'm just gonna like do this off screen because this might take a while and this video is already long. V1 Saturn. Okay, bruh. Okay, bruh. Oh, a multi 2 and Nusjuro V1. Interesting stuff right now. We also got the Akainu rare recruit. So surely we got the 2 elders. Maybe this one here is gonna be Marcus Mars. And then the 4th multi will be Imu. Guaranteed, right? Right? Come on. Year 5? Come on. Bro, I actually called it. Multi 3, Marcus Mars. We also got Kaku Lucci. This is actually perfect if we get Imu this exact multi next multi. This is actually a really good pull right here. Kaku Lucci and Mars. 2 absolute banger legends. Yeah, the animations aren't speaking to me. They're not speaking to me, bruh. Yes? Well, that didn't come to fruition, but we did get Lucci and Kaku. And also Marco's pretty cool pull. But this is the super limited, so surely it happens. We'll be getting 1 egged legend at least per multi. Okay. You got cats, but not all the stars. The stars. Do it. It's not a bad pull. Definitely still a broken legend, but it's not Imu, so therefore I do not give a shit, bruh. Come on. Ooh, I can feel it. I can feel its treasure. Oh, what? What? Not single cutting. What? It's been so bad these last few multis, but we have every single animation here. This does not happen very often. This gives me hope. Very lively tavern right here. Not very rich though, no gold, and yeah, of course, not even gear 2 cutting. Not even gear 2 cutting. Well, at least we have a pretty good red rate here. Oh, or at least at the start. Come on. I mean, it's impossible. There's no... At least it's a secret raid. Yeah, at least that's a good pull. 2 Albers, okay. Vigilant support probably can be used on... Yeah, I definitely could use that on Imu to give another turn of cooldown. So that is definitely good to have for the new 5 Elders team, right? 100%. Super limited pool. What a chance of Imu. Big Eames. No cat, but we have all the shooting stars. And no red text. But we got Imu regardless. Let's go. Is it gonna be in the middle or the end? I'm very interested. I'm assuming because of the bad the lack of gold text or red text that it's gonna be at the end. My personal theory, but I mean it's a very high chance at the end compared to the other tickets or the other red in the middle, right? So come on, show me Imu. No, it's in the middle. What? I did not expect that. Okay. So double Imu multi. I haven't seen this in a single one of my giveaway summons yet. Yes, what? Double Imu multi. What? This hasn't happened in any of the other giveaway summons. Very interesting pulls. I mean, earlier we got the exact same multi twice with the Saint Saturn and Mars, as well as those 3 specific supporter recruits: the Dole, the Kobe and Almepo, I mean the Kobe Alvida, and also the Fukuro. And then now we get a double Imu Multi. That's awesome for level limit break, of course. Really cool pull, bro. What in the world? And that's beautiful. They're like right below each other, below and above each other, adjacent, if you want to be fancy. Okay, so that's 2,000 gems left over. That's easily enough for me to pity the Mars and Walkyrie on part 3 of the Kizuna Sugo-fest. Should I go for someone else now? Or do these free multis? Nah, I'm not going to do those. I'll do that off camera. A lot less interesting, right? New Shanks doesn't really go well with the new Alders, because he provides conditional for increased damage taken. The new Walkyrie and Jupiter also provides that, so not very optimal to run them together. But I think this is just a great part for me to pull in general. If I can get Nika Bonnie, that'll help the account immensely, right? Or I could just pull into jungle here and hope I get them right now. You know what? We only need 1,500 gems to pity them on part 3. So I'd rather just take my chances, do 10 multis right here now. And hopefully I can get him right now and do the showcase for you guys ASAP, right? So just show me the gear 5. Just show me the gear 5. Bro. But those animations in general were just crazy. I mean, we weren't getting gear 4, gold treasure, etc. in all those 25 pulls. Now we are all for Daz Bones. Horrible unit. Get off my screen. I never, like, even if you are someone who is a paid player, a heavy spender, you should not be pulling past the steps limit. Don't go into the jungle. But for me, it seems to be paying off. I got Christmas Uta. Pretty nice. He's in a rare recruit Nami. Okay. Oh yeah, so nothing, there's gonna be nothing important on step 11. I mean post 11 on any of these multis. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna like show you guys if I get anything cool in these next 10 multis, or next 9 should I say. If I don't get anything, oh well. Oh wow, okay, that 11th poster was very good for the very next multi after I paused for you guys. This Koshiro, oh wait, no, I already pulled him somehow. I didn't even notice it, but either way, he's one of the best supports attached to Zoros that do damage or cut HP. And it essentially just removes enemy defense up, resilience by 4 turns, and then also gives you a massive chain boost. Like, such a good support ability. And a lot of Zoros do damage, so very easy to attach to a lot of these units. And another Doberman, so he's now level 150, very exciting. Overall, pretty good multi so far. None of these have been completely worthless. Oh, red text, it could happen here. I'm pretty sure we pulled every legend here. So this has to be either Mars or Walkyrie. Do it. Oh, my days, bro. Come on. Just end it here. 1 legend, okay. Just 1 legend. I definitely pulled her, so that's definitely not it. Secret has to be somewhere here. Where's the secret raid, bro? Where's the secret? It's here? Who is it? Is it gonna be them? Bro, I didn't pull his unevolved version. I actually hate this game so much, bro. Never mind. Bao Huang, goated support. The best way to get around paralysis orbs whenever it's in content. Just easily the best and easiest option. Is almost always an option because she attaches to all strength, quick units that are driven. You always have at least one of those units on your team, right? And you attach her to them, and then whenever the enemy changes your orbs, paralysis is reduced, which changes paralysis orbs into matching. Very good support ability. I would say even essential in a lot of content, so definitely a massive pull there. But I hate that debate, bro. Like, what is that, bruh? It looks like they're trying to scare me off from doing this. No animations, and we're out of the step limit as well. I think we're in dead waters, guys. I think we're in dead waters. 4 more and I'm done with this. I mean, we got Sudo there, who was a great support unit as well. One of the only ways to get around resilience with a support ability. Usually the enemy has like 7 turns of resilience at least, in which case it's kind of impossible to remove it with just support abilities unless you use that Koshiro that I mentioned earlier. But the best way to just get around it is use this kind of pseudo support on like GARP units, and then you get the end of turn damage which kills the enemy through that resilience. So massive amazing pull there, even with the lack of animations. Okay, we got all the shooting stars, we got gold text, the dugong, gold treasure. We wealthy. Do it. I need to see that gear 5. I need to see it so bad. Another unit here that actually has a level limit break upgrade. Come on. Trash. Trash. Well, I don't think I've actually pulled him on the banner yet, so at least he's out of the way. Otherwise, he could like give me a fake raid text and debate me like that. Please. Bongo, how many times do I pull this unit, bruh? I get it, you have poison. I don't care, bruh. Yeah, that's the first time I pulled Dorian Broggy. 3 more multis and it's done. Do it. No red takes, but we did get the cat. Continue. Both Albas, bro. How many times are I gonna get this Van Ilga, bruh? I mean, there is actually a benefit to getting the supporter recruits at level 150 because it does benefit you for your damage limit break if your support characters are level 150 as well. It's not as big of an impact as, of course, the main units being level 150, but it does help, so keep that in mind. For supporter recruits, dupes are not bad necessarily. How have you not pulled this guy yet? Shit you. I completely forgot about you, bro. That was the 11th poster, and we also got so many supporter recruits. Another Van Ogre, another Kobe Alvida, Koshiro as well, and then 2 fake gold Luffys. So this one evolves into, what's his face? The OG Gear 3 Luffy. I can't remember what we called him. My memory is starting to rust, but either way, he used to be like the best captain in the game for the first like few weeks of his release. And then, of course, Legends trumped his abilities. Come on, just... The animations are good. Yes. Okay, yeah, I said this is where I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I should just save these gems for part 3. Wait to get 2 days, but yeah. Yep, I lied. Another 500 gems later and still nothing. Somehow Who's Who and Whitebeard, I haven't gotten a single dupe of them in this entire time. Probably like 50 multis in right now, which is crazy. I mean, at least I think now I have every legend besides Valkyrie and Jupiter on the banner. So red text really should be an indicator of Valkyrie and Jupiter, or even Mars and Saturn dupe. Even if it's a duplicate of a debut legend, I think you can still get a red text. But I think maybe not, because they are Annie exclusive, not Super Sugos. Oh my goodness. Last few multis, I think this is it. Please just... What? It's probably like a fake or something. Something I already pulled. Or maybe some niche ledge. Oh wait, it's probably Saturn. Yep, it's Saturn. Fuck off, bruh. Why did they have to make that great text? I hate it so much. I hate it so much, bro. That's like the coin toss hitting like heads 3 times in a row, because it's a 50% chance of either or for the new debut legends when you get one of them. It's a 50% chance, and I've gotten like the same result 3 times. Last multi, last chance, final chance at Valkyrie and Jupiter. Okay, shooting stars. Not a lot of them though. Oh, I didn't even... I think my mouse is tweaking out. Ouch. It's definitely nothing. It is what it is. Let's take a look at all the supporter recruits that I got. First of all though, 2 dupes of Mars and Saturn. Of course, the rush potential ability, and that should get this with the 1 poster added to level 150 max. Oh yeah, very exciting. Okay, and he does get the Rumble super special upgrade, so this is gonna make for a really fun Rumble showcase at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, not terrible, even though we didn't get the new unit. Emu is now also level limit break 4 with 2 more dupes necessary. So surely I can find more posters. Well, I should have also just done more multis on the banner there. On step 15 is 50% red rate. There was a good chance I could have gotten Emu there. But yeah, I kind of messed up by wasting 2,000 gems when I was already done with the steps. In total, pulled about half of every single supporter recruit in the game, a lot of dupes, and then in terms of legends, 4 Zoro versus Nusjuro, and then a bunch of dupes of rubbish legends. Thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, and I'm out.